Greetings, MFs. So the channel is very close to 200 subscribers right now. So I guess I'm going to take this time to do something that I never do normally, which is if you enjoy these videos that I make, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Ever since I was a kid, I have wanted to be a successful YouTuber, and so all the support that you guys give with watching the videos all the way through, leaving likes, leaving comments, letting me know what else you want to see, and subscribing to the channel, it all helps, and it all helps me fulfill this dream of mine while also allowing me to make the content that you love, or you seem to love. So yeah, just if you like this video, if you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel, let your friends know, that kind of thing. But what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Rank Everything, the show where we rank everything. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we are going to be ranking each of the Terraria NPCs based on how well they clean up after a load. Thank you to Lord Albertus 3 for the suggestion. So, I don't know most of them, but I do have... I got a list pulled up, so we're not going to be in the dark on this. But first up, we have Clumsy Slime, which, yeah, he's literally got an arrow through its face. Can be found as... Let's see, so Clumsy Slime, just based on appearance, I mean, I feel like he's the kind of guy to like try to clean up and blow up his house by accident in the process. That's like the power that clumsy people and things sort of have, like a freaking Stanley from I think that's what his name was, Cousin Stanley from SpongeBob, the guy who's so clumsy that he like blows up everything he touches. We didn't even get into the tiers. The tiers are... here at the bottom we have Doesn't. This is a character who just doesn't clean up their load. They just lay there in their own filth for who knows how long, and then they just get up and go about their day. They don't take any time to clean up. Then we have person who makes their partner do it. These are characters who are just I guess these are the lazy characters. Like maybe Doesn't is the characters who just don't care. But the ones who make their partner do it are the lazy ones. Up then we have Sloppy. These are characters who actually try to clean up themselves, but they don't do a very good job. From there, we have Cleans Like a Maid. This is characters who you would guess that cleaning is their job based on how good of a job that they do cleaning themselves up. And then up here at the top, it's Like It Was Never There. These are characters who do such a good job at cleaning up, you would never have guessed that anything like that happened or occurred at all. Okay, back to Clumsy Slime. I'm going to say that Clumsy Slime would try, but it'd be crazy sloppy. Like, they'd blow up their house trying to do it. Let's see. Up next, we have Cool Slime. So, I mean, with a name like Cool Slime, what I think is that... I think Cool Slime makes his partner do it for him. Not because he's cool, but because he's an asshole. From there... Looks like we have, what is that? I think that's supposed to be Diva Slime, but she's got a completely different color. Oh, no, I see. It's a rainbow, I see. Okay, so Diva Slime. If you're a diva, you're either somebody who... Either it's all an act that she puts on to convince other people that she's, like, all high or something like that. And so either she really is like that all the time, like she actually just is a genuinely good person, that's just the kind of personality that she has, or it's all an act and she's actually a piece of shit. Based on that smile, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say that she just is like that, which is why I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say it's like it was never there. I'm gonna say that the diva is a clean freak when it comes to getting. I don't know what the word is. Let's see. Then we have Elder Slime. Let's see. So, I mean, Elder Slime, he looks like a gentleman. Looks like a total gentleman. He's got the top hat on with the rosy red cheeks and like the mustache that looks like a rice ball. But at the same time, he's really old. He's fucking like he's grandpa level, and it's just like I don't want to think about. I'm not going to. I'm not going to speak that into existence. You can guess in the comments if you want about what I was going to say, but I will neither confirm nor deny. I'm going to say that he cleans like a maid. I'm going to say he does a really good job. Okay, now we have our first human NPC. Let me see if I can find who this person is, because here we go. The angler. That's who this is. So let's see, angler, which means he's a fisherman. And so, I mean, I don't know if you've ever been around people who fish all the time. I have relatives who fish all the time. I'm gonna be honest, they smell like shit. They smell like shit. Their clothes are always looking really sloppy, all that kind of stuff. I mean, and fishing's hard work. I know that. I'm gonna say that he's a sloppy one. Let's see. Next up, we have who is. Let's see, I think that's you. Looks like we have the arms dealer. So, anybody who sells guns or weapons in general. Yeah, it looks like he specifically sells guns. So people who are gunsmiths, they're really crazy about their guns. Like you find someone who's like a legitimate gun nut. They love their guns like they were their kids, and they're going to take care of them. So my guess is he going to take care of his dick the same way that he takes care of his guns? Yeah, I think so. I think he cleans like a maid. And so I'm going to say. Let's see. Next up. Oh shit. Next up, it looks like we have fancy man and red top hat. The clothier. So, guy who sells vanity items. So, just, stuff for your bedroom, your clothes, things like that. I mean, if he's dressed pretty, guy's looking pretty fucking dapper, is all I'm going to say. That being said, I think he cleans like a maid. I think he gets it. What the fuck is that? There you are. Oh god, this guy. No, it's the cyborg. I was gonna say he kind of looks like he's from space. So the cyborg is a robot, and it depends on. I think when it comes to things that are robots, well, the first thing is like, can a robot shoot a load? Great philosophical question of our time. Can a robot jism all over the place? It really makes me wonder. So, if we're under the assumption that he's got a robo-dick that shoots like oil or black sludge all over the place, would he clean it up? I know robots are really good at doing tasks because they don't get tired, but he's a cyborg, so he's technically half human. Okay, so maybe he does have a real dick in that case. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, because of the half robot nature, I'm gonna say it's like it was never there kind of job. That's what I'm gonna say. Next up we have what that looks like, the demolitionist. So the demolitionist. Okay, I'm sort of trying to look at information here on the wiki about each of the characters, but a lot of it's not very helpful. But so he's the demolitionist, so he deals with explosives, which is great for mining in a game like Terraria, obviously. And so, what I'm going to say he's probably pretty sloppy because like, you could be really meticulous about it. You could try your damnedest to put it in a spot, get really far away, that kind of thing, or you could just light some dynamite and throw it down the hole and just see what happens. I mean, I guess it can go either way. So I'm going to put him in sloppy because it's sort of like a middle ground. Let's see. Next up, we have the Dryad, it looks like. So the Dryad she's just a fucking hippie. So I feel like of all the characters who might not, I think she's our first doesn't. I think she's just like, oh, it's just natural, part of nature. Why would I remove this from myself? That's the feeling I get. Next up we have the dye trader. So this guy sells dye. I mean, he sells stuff to dye your clothes or your hair or other things like that. I'm not really sure what to think about him. I mean, he's dressed He's just real nice. He's just very fancy, and so because of that reason, I think he's in the same tier as the clothier. I think he cleans like a maid. Let's see who is next. There you are. Oh, so we have the. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so it looks like we've got the Goblin Tinkerer next. So let's see. Sells several unique items as well as providing the Reforge function. He can be required after the Goblin army has been defeated. So if he's been traveling with the Goblin army, which is sort of what I guess it implies, does it mean that they were blowing loads on each other and making each other do it? I don't know. It just seems like some shit. Okay, right? We're getting off track. So he's a tinkerer because he gives you the Reforge option, and I feel like people who tinker are messy. And so I think he's going to be in the sloppy category. Let's see who is next. There you go. The golfer. That's funny. So he sells golf-related items, you would have guessed. So I play golf, or I like to play golf. My dad likes to play golf. I mean, just all the... It's like... But like golf has its reputation as being like this rich asshole kind of thing. Like, it's the kind of thing that you only get into when you're just a rich guy who has nothing else to do, I guess. And so maybe he's a rich asshole for that reason. And based upon that reasoning, I'm going to put him in the makes their partner do it category. He makes his wife or husband or whoever do it. So here we have the guide. I actually know who this guy is because fucking he's the most famous NPC of all, I would say. I guess I don't fucking know. But the guide literally, I mean, he literally tells you how to play the game. He explains to you what you have to do in order to create like an actual house for the NPCs to live in. He can, I mean, according to what I'm looking at, he apparently motherfucking will explain to you how to get the other NPCs to show up. I don't know. I don't have a ton of experience in the game as far as interacting with NPCs goes. And so, but I honestly think, I mean, the guide's really helpful. The guide would clean up for their partner, I think. And so I'm going to say that he cleans like a maid. I think he cleans like a maid. Next up, we have the mechanic. So she sells various mechanisms, including wire cutters and wrenches, allowing players to construct and activate wired devices like traps and critter engines. So she sells mechanical stuff, as you probably guessed. And so just mechanics in general, another really sloppy, or like their work is really sloppy, but maybe they're not sloppy people exactly. And she's a woman too. Women are generally, I would say women are probably generally cleaner than men are. I'll admit that as a man. Or am I? I'm going to say that I'm still going to put her in the sloppy category. I don't think she cleans like a maid. I think she's one tier below that. After the mechanic is the merchant. Regular good old merchant. Okay, it doesn't even say what he sells, but my guess is he probably just sells a little bit of assortment of some basic stuff. And so he's an old man, nice hat with the feather in it. I think he makes his partner do it. I think he's all high and mighty and shit like that. Next, we have the nurse, or whatever her name is. The nurse, I was right. So the nurse, I don't know if she sells health-related items or if you can just talk to her and she'll heal you or something like that. And so, what I would probably say is, I bet that she cleans like a maid. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know who this next guy is. He looks like he's homeless, though. The old man. He's just called the old man. His primary function is to summon Skeletron. Can be found by the dungeon entrance when spoken to at night. The old man will give the player the option to curse, which summons Skeletron. So, I mean, the guy he literally only exists to summon a boss. Like a sort of like an early game kind of boss. And so, what does that make him then? Like, imagine he's just there, jorking it, and then he goes, "Ah!" And then it just flies all over him. Nah, I bet he doesn't. I actually had to get into the mindset of the old man for that one, but I bet he doesn't. Let's see. Up next, we have the painter. So, if he's like Sherwin-Williams style, like he just paints houses all day, those guys aren't super. I would say that those guys probably aren't like super meticulous about it. Like because like you're painting a whole house. That's a lot of work that you gotta do. You got a lot of ground to cover. There's not really you probably don't have a lot of time to be really precise with it, which makes me think that automatically knocks him out of the top 2, I'd say. But I don't think he'd be an asshole and make his partner do it, and I definitely think he would clean up, so he goes in the sloppy category. Let's see, who's next? You. Oh, the party girl. Wow. Yeah, she makes her partner do it. Whore. Moving on. Let's see. The pirate. Yeah, I could have guessed. He looks like a pirate. So a pirate. I mean, I don't think he does. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the pirate is cleaning up himself or shit. Here we go. Next up, we have the princess. There we go. Hey, see, this is what I've been waiting for. What does she sell, though? Why does it never... No, wait a second. God damn it. She sells... Oh, she sells like a bunch of fancy princess shit. That's funny. But I'm gonna say she's gonna be she's probably above the diva slime, honestly, or like it was never there. Then we have a fucking Santa Claus actually for real. But apparently only appears in hard mode. So I mean, so the next question is: does Santa jork it with or without his clothes on? And does Mrs. Claus help? Are they still at that point in their relationship where they're actively having sex? Or is this like a once in a blue moon kind of situation? Now, if we go under the assumption that he's jorking it, and it's not for help with another, I don't know, fucking Santa's a big pot-belly old man. Can he even see his dick? I guess that's a question for a different video. But I feel like Santa is cleanly and maybe he makes an elf to it. All right, so next up, we've got. Is it you? Yes, we've got the skeleton merchant. He's not a town NPC and will despawn when off screen, but enemies will not spawn near him. No, he's like a special merchant. You have to go seek him out, and his stock changes every day to different stuff. Well, strange brew, lesser healing potion. Oh, he sells like mining tools and other things like that. Okay. Alrighty. So, can a skeleton jack off? I mean, it's a valid question for this. I'm gonna say that he doesn't clean up. I'm gonna say that he doesn't have a bone penis, and he's not gonna be able to because of that reason. Let's see who's next. There you are. The steampunker. So the steampunker obviously gonna sell steampunk related shit. Oh yeah, he sells steampunk hat. Oh, he sells the jetpack, solidifier, blendomatic. Okay, he sells a bunch of cool shit. I feel like the steampunker is in the same sort of boat that the mechanic is in, where like their work can be very messy, and I feel like it makes them messy as well. Sloppy category. Let's see. After the steampunker is, god damn it, where are you? There you are. The stylist. Ooh, here we go. So the stylist, she changes players' hair, style, and color. So she's all about. She's okay. I see. I don't know. Have you ever been like getting your hair cut and you've actually like taken that time to look at your stylist's like desk mirror thing? Because some of the ones I've seen are like really messy looking or kind of dirty looking and stuff like that. And I know they keep their areas clean, but I guess it depends on where you go. Because like if you go to a place like Supercuts, which is like a chain, then they have like, you know, good standards. But if you go to like a local place, well, then you have no fucking idea what it's going to be like. And so, but I think the stylist does a good job. I think the stylist cleans like a maid. I think she cleans like a maid. Who's next? Let's see. Oh, here you go. Hi. This guy, the Tavern Keep. Oh, that's his eye, and that's like his nose and his mouth. I thought it was like some kind of like bowl of soup or a pastry or something. I was about to be like, what the fuck is this? So the Tavern Keep. Well, if he cares about his shit, or if he cares about his peanuts as much as he cares about the bar, I'm going to say he probably does a pretty damn good job. Cleans like a maid. That's what I'm going to say. Let's see, who's next? I think it's you. No, not quite. There we go. Oh, the tax collector. Lovely. What does a tax collector even do? No, taxes other housed NPCs to earn coins for players. Oh, he's actually a cool guy. He is obtained by throwing purification powder on a tortured soul, a rare underworld enemy. Well, damn, son. So he seems like an asshole, but he's actually helpful to us, but only us. I mean, he literally looks like Scrooge from... He literally looks like Ebenezer Scrooge from A Christmas Carol, which is obviously the point. So he's like sort of like a high society man. So he'd carry himself in a way that's like befitting of someone who's rich, but he's like, you know, the whole asshole thing. I think he probably doesn't have a partner, but he would make his partner do it, I think, if he would. Let's see. Next up, we've got the Traveling Merchant. Traveling Merchant, unique NPC vendor who randomly visits players' town for one day. His inventory is randomized and different every visit. No, for Traveling Merchant, so you get food. There we go. He can sell a lot of different shit. Okay, so the Traveling Merchant, he's always on the road. He's always looking for stuff to... He's always like looking to sell his wares. He's always got new shit. I'm gonna say that I mean, he probably just travels by himself, and maybe he's got like big luck with the ladies whenever he goes into a new town. And so, because that reason, I don't think he cleans like a maid, which means he definitely doesn't clean it like it was never there. I think this is another sloppy one. I think that the whole him traveling from town to town means he doesn't really take a lot of time to worry about things like that. Okay, who's next? Mushroom Man. The Truffle. Truffle is a hard mode NPC vendor who sells mushroom-themed items. So this is going to sound so stupid, but I would say that a mushroom, Jorkin, is sort of what mushrooms maybe do already. Like whenever they like release spores into the air, that's just mushroom-jism, right? So I'm going to say that he doesn't, because I don't even know if you can clean that up. Like, it's just up in the air. He's going to have to like grab a vacuum and vacuum it out of the air or something. Okay. He does not clean up, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. Who the fuck is this? Oh, the Witch Doctor. Okay. The Witch Doctor, I feel like the Witch Doctor's in the same boat as the Dryad is, or like they're connected to nature and the spirits, and there's other shit going on here. And like, yeah, I don't think the Witch Doctor cleans up. I don't think the Witch Doctor cleans up. Then we have the motherfucking Wizard, who sells magic-related items. As soon as the Wall of Flesh has been defeated, he rarely spawns in the cavern lair or below. Similar to Goblin Tinkerer, Mechanic, Golfer, Tavern Keep, and the Stylist, he first spawns as the Stationary Bound Wizard. Whatever that means. But I think wizards usually tend to hold themselves in like high regard. So I feel like I feel like if he's ever busting a load or something like that, well, I say that. I think here's what I think. I think the wizard would bust it, and then I think he would summon like a familiar to clean it up for him. I'm saying it now. Okay. Moving on. Looks like we're down to our last human/semi-human NPC. I say semi-human because this one's the zoologist, and she's literally got fox ears and a fox tail. So, I mean, zoologist is half animal, or at least appears to be half animal. She sells a large variety of vanity items, including many mounts and pets, critter-themed accessories, and the universal pylon, depending on the bestiary's completion percentage. So, what I think is that... So animals are already typically pretty clean, but an animal isn't really going to clean up after itself in that manner. Like, your dog's not going to shit on the floor, and then you're going to catch him standing on his back legs with a bag, and like, that's not going to happen. Unless... I don't know what kind of dog you have, I guess, but I'm just speaking generally. And she's like half fucking fat. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Foxes are like one of the weird animals to me because like I think they're technically classified as a feline. And I know cats are very clean animals. Like cats, they don't shit in the middle of the floor unless they're either really young or really old or something like that. They always lick themselves constantly and clean themselves. They'll lick other animals and clean them through that manner, that sort of thing. So I don't know. I don't know. And so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say that the zoologist cleans like a maid. All right. Now we are back to the slimes for a bit. Let me scroll back down to them. Right, so next up we have the Mystic Slime. So I'm under the assumption that the Mystic Slime also sells magical items of some sort. He's got this look of like awe on his face, like he's shocked or he doesn't know what to do or something like that. And so once again, I think that he just looks like he's not all there. And so I might say he doesn't for that reason. Next up we have the Nerdy Slime. I think the Nerdy Slime is going to be like the OCD Slime. Like, he's just super meticulous. Everything has to be done a certain way. I'm going to say that he cleans it like it was never there. That's what I'm going to say. And then finally, we have the Squire Slime. So the Squire Slime is like the fighter. Moves in after dropping a copper helmet or a copper short sword on a slime. Okay. Nice. He's got a cat face or something. Maybe that's a frown. I don't know. But I think that... Yeah, I think the Squire Slime cleans like a maid. Then we have some interesting ones. We've got actual animal characters. Go back up here to the top. So we've got the bunny. Town bunny. The town pet arrives at dawn the day after the player uses the bunny license, which is purchased from the zoologist for 5 money. The bunny does not count towards NPC's crowded limit and hence will not affect NPC happiness, although it does count as a regular town NPC for the purpose of the Pylon network. There are 6 breeds of bunny, with 1 randomly being chosen when it arrives. Okay, so So these last three are all animals. So the question you have to ask yourself is, does an animal have the mental capacity to understand that they need to clean up after splooging a load? I don't think so, which is why I'm going to say that the bunny does not. But we're moving on to the cat next, so we're going to see what I think about the cat. The town cat, same exact thing. Purchase for $5, get the cat license. Okay. So the cat just lays around. I mean, so like a cat in real life, your cat lays around the house all day, doesn't do anything, doesn't have a job, it doesn't have bills, it doesn't pay taxes. It's just a fucking freeloader. And so, but cats are very clean animals. They poop in a litter box. You know, I'm not, okay, never mind. It's still an animal, so doesn't. And finally, we've got the town dog. So dogs, I don't mean to disparage any dog owners, but I think dogs are pretty stupid. And you may agree with me, you may not, that's okay. But we've all, I don't know. I just, I think dogs are definitely the goofiest of the regular house pets. And so, I don't think that a dog just can't clean up after itself. I don't think the dog would even have the presence of mind to even think about cleaning up after itself. It doesn't. But with that being said, here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the official ranking for which Terraria NPC, or how well Terraria NPCs clean up after a load. If you all enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel to see more. Leave a like on this video so that YouTube will not kill me. And then share this video with your friends to impart this sacred knowledge upon them, or all writing it down in a book or some shit. I don't know, cookbook. And once again, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what ranking you want to see next. It can be anything. The channel's called Rank Everything. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, have a good one.